division is, everybody, delightful. Okay, actually, I don't know if you all agree, but we're gonna try. Okay, so we've been working a lot with multiplication with decimals, etc. Now we're just gonna be doing the opposite. Are we worried? No. The answer is no. Are we happy about it? The answer is yes. Okay, so a couple things. We're gonna be doing this called division facts. This is just a kind of like a rocket math thing. Getting your brain into the reverse mode a little bit. You've done so much multiplication with rocket math that we're not coloring on our desks. That we're trying to get your brain to switch gears. So remember, what is the answer to a division problem called? Quotient. Okay, and for the most part, our quotient is going to be smaller, right? Unless we have something like with a 1. Like down here, we have 7 divided by 1. Our answer is 7. Okay, and then if I want to check my answer, I say 7 times 1 is 7. Okay, so this sound familiar? Happiness. Okay, so if I have something like 28 divided by 7, my answer is what, everyone? 4. And I check that answer by saying 4 times 7 is 28. Yes, check, I got it right. Now, what if it's written this way? Cooper?
So you can't go right over the 2. You can't do both sides of the 2. So you just move it over the other side.
Okay, so I asked myself, is 7 going to 2? No. 7 going to 28? Yes. 4 times 7 is 28. Okay, so when I see a problem like this, do I need to go through all of this? No. When I see this on a quick worksheet, what am I going to do? I'm just going to go this. That's my answer. Done. And how do I check it? 4 times 7 is 28. Like going full circle. Isn't that lovely? The answer is yes. It is lovely. Okay. So that's what's first. The next thing is a sprint. Okay. And your sprint is things like quick. 30 divided by 10, everybody. 3. 430 divided by 10. Okay, let's look at that one. Let's get our Division is Delightful page back because it really is. Okay, so if I have something like 430 divided by 10, okay, basically I can look at this and go, what? Cross off my zeros. What do I have left? 43. Isn't that a trick? What about 4,300 divided by 100? Cross off 2 zeros, cross off 2 zeros. What am I left with? 43. Now, do I need that comma there anymore? No, that's crazy. Okay, what about something like 4,000 divided by 200? Cross off my zeros, 2 here, 2 here. I'm left with 40 divided by 2, which is what? 20. Because 20 times 2 is 40. Okay, you see that trick? Isn't that a nice trick? Okay, the answer is yes, because division is delightful. And if you don't feel that it is, you just pretend until it becomes the most lovely thing of your life. Okay, on the back of your sprint, this is lesson 18, which is a little farther than we are normally would start, but it's so easy. I'm not thinking, no drawing on your desk. So I'm going to go over a couple of these. You're rounding to friendly numbers. Okay, so you're not necessarily rounding up to the next 100 or something like that. You're rounding to friendly numbers. So, for example, if you have 5,738 divided by 21, and you want to do an estimation, before you actually attempt something like this, you want to have a good idea of about what the answer is. So you can check to see if you're correct. Okay, now, do I want to round this to 5,700 divided by 21? Is that going to be friendly? Absolutely not. What would be a friendly number? I'd like to actually start with my divisor. What's going to be a friendlier number here? Jasper?
20.
20 is going to be friendlier. And if this is 20, this is going to round to what to make it super, super friendly and fun? Docs? 6,000. Is 6,000 divided by 20 something I can do in my head?
Yes.
Yes, I can do my zero trick, slash, slash. 600 divided by 2 is 300. Okay, or I can just say 6 divided by 2 is 3 and then put the zeros back on. Now, friendly numbers are important in something like this because we don't want to do some working with things like 21 in our minds, right? This is an estimation problem. So am I going to go back now and rework this problem on this worksheet? No, because my directions say estimate the quotients for the following problems. The first one's done for you. It doesn't say anything, go back and do it because we haven't learned it yet. Don't do that, okay? You're only estimating with friendly numbers, okay? So what about something like $4,901 divided by 75, okay? If I look at this for a minute, I gotta think, what are my friendly numbers here? Okay, so I'm looking at this and I'm picking out 7, I'm looking at 49. Do we see the friendly numbers? Lucia? I don't care.
So the 7 would be 80, and then the 4,000 something would be 500. 5,000.
But can I do 500 divided by 80 in my head? I can't do that in my head. I would have to write it down. I want friendlier numbers those are like you know, the new neighbors that just moved in next door, Lucia. So you want to be friends with them, but you don't really know them yet. These are your friendly friends, best buddies on the playground numbers, Lucia, not the new guys. You haven't even, they might be weird and not shower. Let's get in with our best buddy neighbors, friends, on there.
Could you do 4,900 and then divide by 70?
Okay, let's look at his idea. 49 and 7. Are these things that go together? These are best friend numbers, right? Because 7 times 7 is 49. So these are super friendly, best buddy on the playground numbers, not those weird, strange people that moved in next door with the mood lighting coming out of their windows on the second floor. So, what's 49 divided by 7? 7. 1 0 1 0. What's left? 1 0. Answer is 70. Okay, so do you see? I understand Lucia's thinking because she's like, hey, 5,000. That's pretty cool, right? But then what do we do with the 75, right? Because 50 divided by 7 isn't going to work. 50 divided by 8 is not going to work, right? So we had to go to something I know. And that's why we want to know our multiplication facts so well, right? We want to do that. Okay, so I'm going to pause. We're going to be done with that for now.